think we're ready. Energy's up. Energy's up in the building. Energy's up in the building. Today's gonna be a good day. Oh wow. Bow, 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 bow. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from a dog, no smog. And mama cooked the breakfast with no heart. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from the girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the door and thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Oh, had to stop at a red light looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. You wanna know how I'm feeling? I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. We're gonna get straight to it. I ain't even gonna waste your time. We're not even gonna make no cuts. We getting straight to it because we got heat today. I think. I know. We got heat today. So let's get straight into it, man. What's going on, man? It's the one and only holiday season. You here for a reason. And today is episode 7 of the Road to 1,000 subscribers, Road to 1,000 followers, Road to 1,000, Road to whatever you trying to get to. That's what we on the road to. Listen, man. As you can see, I'm up. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed, never stressed. It's a good day, man. It's a real good day. We are officially a week in. A week of consistent everyday pods, everyday shows. We've been on TikTok growing like crazy. If you're not there, I'll give you a second. I know that's right. That's right there. Go ahead and follow your boy on TikTok. We on IG lives every day now. So you can come kick it with me as we set up shop for the show. I'm going to give you a second. There it is, just so you can see what we got going on, man. We got a lot of motion. We got a lot of activity. Turn my voice down. Turn my voice down. I don't want to be yelling in y'all ear like that because I see where my energy's at right now. I see I'm up. I can see we reaching yellow capacity. We might be close to a red. Do I not know how to work this thing? And because I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Look, I'm up today because I got really good friends, man. I got amazing friends. I got people who are in my corner to see me succeed, give me constructive criticism, give me feedback, but also telling me that I'm doing really well when I'm doing well, right? I think that's a good balance where you got somebody who's not only going to critique you because you're going to need that, but not always critiquing you. Somebody that's going to come in and say, bro, you killing that shit. Sorry for the kids. I ain't trying to cuss all the time. But you killing it, bro. You really doing what you say you was going to do, and the work is going to pay off. So I had that conversation today as I'm getting ready to come up into the studio, texting my boy Josh. Me and Josh talk all the time. That's my homie. I have to give a story on our friendship and our relationship, too, because it's crazy how it started and how it fell off or whatever fell off means. But got back together, and now look at us. I'm proud of you too, Josh. Proud of you too. But anyways, back to the story. Josh is giving me some constructive criticism on the first 6 episodes, saying, you're doing really good, doing really well. And something that just came out of my hands back into the text was, before I even get to that, I gotta tell you what he said. He said, yo, everything that you want is coming your way if you're staying consistent like you are right now. And what I responded back with was that everything is already here. And the money, the views, the followers, the subscribers, all that comes on the back end. I've already got everything I want right now. Now it's just a matter of time when everything else falls back into place. And that's such a crazy concept to think of one weekend, right? You would think, yo, AJ, you only done this for 7 days. You've only, whatever the hours is, whatever the minutes is, whatever the seconds is, it hasn't been that long. How could you have everything you want? And the answer is not quite simple, so that's why we got to get into it, is go back a couple episodes where I'm discussing that I understand how to read now. And now I understand what they're saying in these books because I have a purpose. I have my niche. I have my niche, whatever that word is. I don't think I'm ever going to get it. But go back and look at those episodes. And I'm really breaking down how now I can go back to these books and find my answers. I have questions now and I know where the answer is. I know what book to go to. Whereas back then I was just reading to get the information. Now, some of that information I don't even have to go back to. I've read it and comprehended it to where it's in my head now. So situation like this comes up and I say I have it all now. There's been plenty of books. There's been plenty of conferences I went to. There's been plenty of documentaries or just YouTube videos that I've watched, educational based, where you are going to become that person before you have the thing. And you don't understand it until you go through it. I understand the be do have concept. I understand what it means to become something, to do something, have it. I can lay it out on the line completely for you. We can talk about it every single time. But for the wisdom, go back to yesterday. It was yesterday's? One of them episodes, either yesterday's or day before. I think it was day before yesterday. That episode where I'm saying how to gain wisdom. I had the knowledge and understanding. I didn't have the wisdom because I could tell you everything, but now I can lay it out. I truly understand now that it's the habits that form before you get what you want out of life. I understand that before I can get $30,000, before I can get 1,000 subscribers, before I can be a confident man or have the confidence, let's stay on brand here, have the confidence and do the things that a confident man does, I have to be confident. And that was an outward spoken version of it, but I had believed it internally for the past 5 days. Maybe I didn't believe it day 1, day 2, but since then I believe that. I truly do. I have to be that person, and I'm seeing me become that person. So I already know if I'm being the person that has 1,000 subscribers, he's going to do the things that a person with 1,000 subscribers does. Therefore, he will have 1,000 subscribers. So we go live today. I used to dread being on Instagram Live. I felt like I didn't know what to talk about. I felt like it was going to be a lot of dead air. I just felt like I wasn't capable of doing a live. You basically Dolo talking to the screen. It's like streaming. Like that concept just didn't get to me. But as I'm becoming the person who's doing this right here, and I'm talking to you guys every single day, I'm building the habit of just talking. And eventually it'll get to the point where it's very well. I can speak eloquently with no ums, ers, ahs. I think, right? No fillers. I'm still working on that. God ain't through with me yet. Don't judge me. Pray for me. But it'll get to that point where I can convey those thoughts. Now, what's another step to getting to that goal? I have my destination, 1,000 subscribers. Let's reverse engineer it. And what is the directions to get there? Well, you need to have content. This is a step right here, long form content. Even with the game plan of that, you want to start with long form content to create short form content. It's a lot easier for you to sit here and talk for 15, 20 minutes and then take the clips than try to create the clips in a second, in a moment. So I'm starting with long form content with the destination of 1,000 subscribers. I want people to sit here. Hopefully the content is valuable enough where they sit down, they enjoy it, they subscribe. If they subscribe and they're watching the videos, that means it's the watch time hours. So now I'm gaining two birds, one stone. Good content. You sit down, you subscribe, you keep watching the videos, builds up the hours where I get the 4,000 hours plus the 1,000 subscribers. So boom, got that. What's another thing you have to do? Well, you can't just be on YouTube. I mean, it technically can, but why don't you diversify your community? There's plenty of social media platforms that you can get onto. So I'm not too fond of Instagram right now because I don't understand it. I don't know how to get the views that I'm trying to get, but I know there's some things I can do. So I continuously post. Jesus, slow down, AJ. I continuously post on my stories to keep people engaged, keep people intrigued, let them know what's going on in the life of AJ that they need to know. They don't need to know it all. But now I'm going on Instagram Live, and it felt amazing today. I'm doing the same thing I would do. I'm in here setting up the shop, setting up the studio, and you just come in and kick it with the boy. We're going to sit here. We could talk. We'll have a little pregame session before we actually, go live on here. We're going live before we go live. That might be a branding that I'll do there. Live before live. Might have to put that on the shirt. We'll figure out how that goes. But I'm taking the steps, the things that I needed to do. But I first had to become that version of me. The AJ prior to saying I wanted to do this, prior to actually being consistent and sticking to the formula, sticking to the plan, he would start and stop. He would pick it up, he would drop it. Oh, I got a great idea. Next week, why you not doing the great idea if it's so great? Make it make sense, bro. So now, with consistency, I'm starting to see everything play out. I've knocked one thing out, habit stacking. This is a true habit. Take this right here. Take this habit right here. Be consistent. Once you have the goal, once you have the destination, where you're trying to get to, I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. I know I want a bigger back. I know, so that means I need to do pull-ups. I need to do any type of back exercise because I got the push part. I can do push-ups. I don't have no pull. So my destination right now is 10 pull-ups. Reverse engineer. What are the directions to get me to my destination? Before I get in that car, why would I just start driving and say, "Oh, I'm trying to get to Target," and I start going south when the Target is up 95 north? Start getting some directions towards your destination, and then you just playing a game at that point. Oh, it's literally like a video game. You know what you're trying to get to. I've even established with my old lady now. Yo, my whole schedule has changed. I used to potentially sleep in. Like I slept in a little bit today, but because it was an off day from the job, not the passion, not the career, but from the job. So I slept in a little bit. I felt like I deserved it. But I got straight up, and I got straight up in here. In the mornings, I'm here. This is a schedule. I'm not gonna miss a day. And if I do miss a day, it better be for a very good reason. My mom used to tell me all the time when I was a kid, yo, if you sick, you better be sick. Don't come up in here talking about, oh, I'm sick, but you playing the video game, or you up in here watching movies, or you up in here running around in the house. If you sick, you better be sick. Lay down in that bed and heal. Thank you for that concept, Mom, because now, look at your boy. I'm determined to do this every single day because I know the destination. I know where I'm trying to get to. And it's not a matter of, yo, you'll realize it when you're older. You'll realize it when you get to this age. It takes for you to get to 30 to understand. It don't. It really don't. I was just singing I'm a Boss, Meek Mill. And he said, and I'm only 23. Now look at me. Look at me. He had these concepts because he was going through life experiences. You need to start experiencing life. You need to start taking action. You need to start getting after it consistently. Starting and stopping, you're not going to figure nothing out. I promise you. It'll feel like you're going and then you just taking 10 steps back every time you stop because you stopping so much. People are 1%. These cliches, I feel like I'm talking in cliches, but cliches are meant, they're here for a reason. They've stood the test of time. They've sat here and people have said it over and over and over and over again. I can keep saying over because that's how many times it's happened. There's a cliche for everything. And the reason it's cliche is because so many people, when they truly buy into it, you understand it. Hard work beat talent. When talent failed to work hard, cliche, but what about that talented dude who didn't even care about the sport, who didn't care about whatever the activity was, so he never got better? Yeah, he got the natural gift. God gave him an ability. But there's this kid over here who wanted bad. He wanted better than he can breathe. I'm basically giving you an Eric Thomas speech if you don't feel it right now. He wanted this thing better than he wanted to breathe. So what does he do? He gets up every day. And he might not know it this day, but he going to have it the next day. And what he do after the next day? All right, I got that in my mental Rolodex. I got that skill. What's the next one? What's the next one? And he just building. What are you building on? What are you consistent at? Get consistent. And all these themes are going to be somewhat repetitive. You'll have different versions and different ways of me saying this, as i.e. today, of everything is going to come on the back end once I become that individual. I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to have the $30,000 a month. I'm going to have anything I want in life. But I didn't believe that before I was that. I had to become that person who knew he was going to have those things. And what do I have to do to have those things? Oh, I am this person that has $30,000. I am this person that does have 1,000 subscribers, and next thing you know, 10,000 and 100,000, and then you getting a plaque, and then you getting all this other stuff. I had to truly believe that and be that person. Now I have to do those things. I'm going on IG Live. Like, the game is being shown in real time. And if you following, this is why I want you on the journey. This game is transferable. I started Just Action, or The Great Journey, to do these interviews to understand that there are fundamental principles that are transferable to any skill set, to any dream, to any passion, to any career. You can take what I'm doing right here in this content space and go apply it to farming, to go apply it to streaming, go apply it to a nail technician, a loctician. The game right now is free. The game will always be free. Trust and believe that. But you're going to have to go find the other source to get the free. Because there's some people, Myron Golden says for one-on-one coaching, $40,000. I'm telling you right now, if you actually sit and watch Myron Golden's content that he posts every week on YouTube, you are getting free coaching. You are getting free coaching. He is giving up the game for free $99. But some people just don't get it, so they have to pay the money to figure out what it is. They have to give something up to get something in return. The best things in life are free, especially in this day of age with the internet and everybody want to give some value. You have to give it away free before you can ever charge. Lesson from Myron Golden. He only sells or makes a sales pitch or an offer once a month. There's one day out of the month on his YouTube that he states, this is what he states. On YouTube, he makes a sales pitch one time out of the month. Those other 27 days, those other 30 days, he's giving free content. He's giving the gems all the time. And the same goes for, I watch Dan Coe. Dan Coe, I think, does a video every week. And not only that, he gives away PDFs and what he's talking about for free. It's a funnel. You start here, you give away free content. Oh, this is very valuable. I understand this. I kind of grasp this, but I need just a little bit more. Well, hey, you don't understand it? Hey, take this free PDF. Free of charge. Just click the link, free of charge. Now, the real game is he's got your data. to get that PDF, you got to put in an email. And that's where they get you. But I digress. That's too far. Listen. Be that person who, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, be that individual. Be that person first. So that you can start to do the things you need to do to have the things that are already yours. God has already given it to you. Your gift has been given to you since you were born. It's predetermined for you to be great. Now, the choice is that you have to step into that greatness. You have freedom of choice. You can choose to be a loser, or you can choose to step into the greatness that God has given you before you even came out your mother's womb. You decide. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy it. I talked a lot about the destination today, but the destination means nothing if the journey isn't worthwhile. So always defer to the journey, please. For me, always defer to the journey. Listen, man, if you're here, episode 7, I appreciate you so much, man. We're doing a lot of good things. I feel like we're taking leaps and bounds. Every day feels like I can dunk the ball. I just picked up the basketball the other day, and now I feel like I can dunk it. So I appreciate you guys for staying. I appreciate those that have given me criticism, given me feedback, given me love. Feels like it's nice to see, man. And look, it's a village. It takes a village. I don't want this to just be about me. Yes, I appreciate everything that everybody's giving me, but I want to know about you guys too. So if you're watching this video, I'm going to go ahead and put it in here now. We're looking to do a mastermind. I really want it to be tight knit, but if it deserves to be bigger, I want it to be the amount of people that it needs to be. We had the network in October. It is now November. I want to do December. If we can't make it happen, January for sure, where we're going to host a mastermind in the same space. We'll rent out the space and we'll figure out how we can start breaking down concepts. These thoughts and concepts that I'm giving here for free, we're going to do it in the mastermind. But now it's a personal effect. Come bring your business idea. Come bring your thoughts and ideas, something that you feel like, yo, I'm just stuck on one part and I don't know how to get past this, but I know it could be XYZ. I know it can be great. I know the destination. I just don't know the directions. Bring it here. Let's flush it out. Let's get right. Because that's the true village. We're here. You can get here. I promise you. You will leave that mastermind feeling like you can take on the world, and whatever that dream or concept is, we're going to make sure that you get right, that you can provide it with people. We're here to serve in the highest capacity, and that's what I want to do with you. I want to help you get your ideas right. I want you to get them out to the world so they can perceive it and they can enjoy it just as much as you have it in your head and you're enjoying it yourself. So, mastermind's coming soon. Stay tuned for that. Follow adj.prod. That's ADJ Productions on Instagram, TikTok. Follow me _a holiday. Same as Instagram. We're going live every day on Instagram. So if you want to peep, Instagram we will be going live. Come kick it with the boy. We might have some gems dropped in there. Sometimes we might just be kicking it for real. Like, let's just kick it. Let's just talk. I know I can't be with all of y'all at once in person. I would love to. But right now, let's just get on. Let's get on live and talk, man. Let's kick it. As always, love, peace, and whatever grease you put in your hair, make sure you do that. And always, let me find it. Make sure you got something on your lips. This is not a paid advertisement, so they're not going to get that. Make sure you put something on your lips because I do not want you out here looking crusty. Until tomorrow. Lord, excuse me. I know you heard that. I'm sorry. I'll see you when I see you.